This is the story of the princess and the pea. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, lived a prince. It was now time for the prince to wed, but unfortunately, his princess was nowhere to be found. In order to find his princess, he travelled all around the world. But the prince was having a hard time trying to pick the right one. His father, the king, wanted his son to wed a real princess. After trying for so many years, he lost all hope in finding the right princess. Sad, hopeless, and deep in his thoughts, the prince continued to live his life. The king and queen were indeed very sad at this situation. Another sad night, as he sat there thinking, a big storm began. Lightning was striking and the sound of thunder was echoing in the castle. The prince was having a hard time trying to sleep as he watched the lightning strike from his window. But on the other hand, he couldn't help but think about his future princess. Amongst all the noise in the castle, one of the servants realised that the door was knocking. She opened the door and noticed a shivering young girl that was drenched from the rain. Amongst the state the poor young girl was in, she still looked very beautiful and elegant, and with great difficulty she spoke.
"Will you take me in, please? I'm all alone. I got lost in the woods."
The servant felt sorry for her, and so she ran and gave the news to the king and queen.
"We cannot refuse to take in a visitor at this hour of the night. Take her in."
The king quickly let the guards know the situation and ordered them. The guards took the girl in the castle living room and sat her in front of the fireplace. Seeing the girl's clothes drenched in water, the queen ordered the servants so that they bring her some appropriate clothing. All alone with the girl, the queen asked,
"At this hour and in this weather, may I ask what it is that you're looking for?"
"I'm a princess from a faraway land. My castle has been attacked by my enemies. In order to protect me, Mother and Father secretly sent me away with 2 soldiers, but once it was midnight, due to the storm we lost each other, and here I am. I found your castle. Thank you so much for taking me in."
The queen found it hard to believe, but even so found it harder to send her away from the castle. The prince was curious to see who this mysterious girl was. He wanted to meet her. At that point, the girl was wearing the dress the queen had given her. Her hair had dried, and she was feeling more like herself now. Now, she looked much more elegant and beautiful. As the prince entered the room, he couldn't believe the beauty and elegance, and was mesmerized by her presence. But still, he wanted to know for sure that she was indeed a princess. The queen told the prince that she was going to handle the situation.
"Is she a real princess? We will find out tonight."
The prince and the princess chatted away the whole night. The prince, as fond as he was of this girl, he was trying to get to know her better. The queen got the guest room ready for the young girl, and she placed a pea under her bed and covered it with 7 mattresses. The young girl slept in this strange bed that was prepared for her that night. In the morning, the Queen waited for the young girl to wake up, and when she did, she asked her,
Did you sleep well last night?
I'm very fortunate that you gave me shelter, but I had great difficulty trying to sleep.
Oh, really? I wonder why. May I ask why?
My body is in pain. My back aches. It was as if the whole night I had slept on something really hard.
This is the exact answer the Queen was looking for. She knew that only a princess could feel such discomfort coming through a bed covered in 7 layers of mattresses. She went next to the prince and explained all that happened. Hearing all of this and finally knowing that she was a real princess, the prince couldn't hide his happiness. He told the king that he would like to wed the princess, and so the king accepted his son's offer to marry the princess. The prince asked the princess to stay in his castle for a few more days until the war was over in her kingdom. In fact, he sent out his own troops to help her save the country.
Yes.
Will you marry me, my princess?
And as soon as he got his answer, they lived happily ever after. That night, the prince put a pea in the glass box and made sure it got exhibited in the best corner of the castle. For many years, the pea got visits from people who believed in real love. The prince and the princess's story went on being told for many, many years.